What if I told you that the future you imagine in science fiction is already happening right now in China? Not in secret laboratories, not in distant prototypes. A group of robots. While much of the world is still debating what the future might look like, China is quietly building it. Giant machines that blur the line between human and robot. Transportation systems that make airplanes feel outdated. Cities that think, observe, and react in real time. And technologies so advanced that even the world's most powerful nations are struggling to catch up. Today, you're going to discover 8 Chinese inventions that are not just impressive, they redefine what modern actually means. And when you reach number 1, you'll understand why many experts believe the United States isn't just behind, but nearly a century behind. Let's begin. When most people think of giant robots, they imagine anime movies or video games. But in China, giant pilotable robots are no longer fantasy. Meet the world's first commercially operational human-piloted mecha, a towering machine standing over 4.5 meters tall, weighing more than 3.5 tons, and controlled by a human operator from inside a cockpit. This machine isn't remote-controlled. It isn't autonomous. It is piloted, just like a vehicle. Inside the cockpit, the pilot uses motion-based controls that translate human movement directly into mechanical action. When the pilot lifts an arm, the robot lifts its arm. When the pilot walks, the machine walks. The robot has over 25 independent joints, allowing it to move with unsettling realism. It can grasp objects, climb uneven terrain, and even transform into a wheeled vehicle configuration in under a minute. But here's what makes it truly revolutionary. China isn't building this for entertainment. These machines are being developed for disaster response, heavy construction, hazardous rescue missions, and even space exploration. Imagine earthquakes where robots lift collapsed buildings. Nuclear accidents where no human needs to enter danger zones. Construction projects at heights and depths impossible for human workers. While other countries are still debating automation, China is already deploying it at human scale. And this is just the beginning? What if you could travel 1,000 kilometers per hour without flying? China's advanced vacuum tube transportation system is doing exactly that. Often compared to the Hyperloop concept, China's version is not theoretical. It has already completed full-scale tests. Passengers ride inside sealed capsules that float using magnetic levitation, traveling through near vacuum tubes where air resistance is almost completely eliminated. The result? Speeds faster than commercial airplanes on the ground. A trip that currently takes 5 hours by plane could soon take less than 45 minutes. What makes China's system different is scale. While other countries test short demonstration tracks, China is building city-to-city infrastructure, connecting major urban centers with future-ready transport corridors. The system is quieter than traditional rail, consumes far less energy, and operates independently of weather. This isn't just faster travel, it's a complete redesign of national mobility. And once operational at scale, it will reshape economics, commuting, and even where people choose to live. Imagine ordering a taxi and watching it descend from the sky. In multiple Chinese cities, this is already happening. Autonomous electric flying taxis, capable of vertical takeoff and landing, are now operating in controlled urban environments. No pilot, no steering wheel. No human intervention. Passengers simply enter their destination, and artificial intelligence handles everything: takeoff, navigation, obstacle avoidance, and landing. These aircraft are powered by ultra-quiet electric rotors, making them significantly quieter than helicopters. They fly predefined air corridors monitored by intelligent traffic systems. reducing collision risk to near zero. Safety systems include redundant motors, real-time diagnostics, and even automatic parachute deployment if something goes wrong. The implications are massive. Traffic congestion becomes irrelevant. Emergency transport becomes instantaneous. Urban geography is completely rewritten. While many countries are still debating regulations, China is already building the infrastructure, landing pads, charging stations, and aerial traffic management systems. The sky is no longer empty. It's becoming a highway. Traffic jams are a universal problem. China's solution: drive over them. The transit elevated bus is exactly what it sounds like. A massive electric bus that straddles the road, allowing cars to pass underneath it. From a distance, it looks like a moving tunnel. From inside, it feels like futuristic public transport. The bus spans multiple lanes, carries over 100 passengers, and operates on electric power. Vehicles shorter than 2 meters can pass freely beneath it, while the bus glides above congestion. Advanced sensors monitor vehicle height and traffic flow in real time. If an obstruction is detected, the system automatically slows or stops to prevent accidents. The impact on traffic is immediate. Instead of building more roads, China is adding vertical layers to existing ones. This isn't just clever engineering. It's a completely new way of thinking about urban space. Law enforcement is undergoing a quiet revolution in China. Robotic police units now patrol airports, train stations, shopping districts, and public squares. Some are humanoid, standing at human height and interacting verbally with civilians. Others are spherical robots that roll at high speeds, climb stairs, and navigate narrow spaces humans can't. These machines are equipped with facial recognition, thermal sensors, behavior analysis software, and real-time access to national databases. They can identify wanted individuals in seconds, detect abnormal behavior before crimes occur, respond instantly to emergencies. Unlike humans, robots don't get tired. They don't miss details. They don't make emotional errors. Connected to millions of cameras and centralized AI systems, these robots are part of a citywide nervous system. Crime rates in areas using robotic patrols have dropped significantly, and response times are measured in seconds, not minutes. It raises ethical debates, but from a technological standpoint, it's a level of integration few countries can match. China is not just building solar farms. It's building floating solar cities. On massive artificial lakes and reservoirs, hundreds of thousands of solar panels float on specialized platforms, generating electricity while cooling themselves with water below. This design increases efficiency, reduces land use, and prevents water evaporation. One single floating solar installation can power hundreds of thousands of homes. But the real genius is how these systems integrate with smart grids. AI constantly adjusts panel angles, power distribution, and storage based on weather conditions and energy demand. At the same time, aquatic ecosystems flourish beneath the panels, protected from excessive heat and evaporation. This is renewable energy at an industrial scale, optimized, automated, and sustainable. China plans to replicate this model nationwide, potentially generating half of its electricity from floating solar alone within the next decade. This is where things get controversial. China has built the world's largest AI-driven surveillance system, not just cameras, but a fully integrated digital ecosystem. Hundreds of millions of cameras are connected to artificial intelligence capable of identifying individuals in seconds, even in crowds, even with partial facial coverage. But it doesn't stop there. The system integrates transportation data, payment systems, public services, and behavioral analysis to create real-time situational awareness across entire cities. It can track movement patterns, detect anomalies, predict potential risks during emergencies. This system allows authorities to respond with unprecedented speed and precision. Whether you see this as a warning or a technological triumph, one thing is undeniable. No other nation has implemented urban-scale artificial intelligence at this level. And now we reach the invention that truly changes everything. China is building entire service ecosystems operated almost entirely by robots. Hospitals where AI-assisted machines perform surgeries with sub-millimeter precision. Hotels staffed by robotic receptionists, porters, and cleaners. Restaurants where food is cooked, plated, served, and paid for without a single human touch. In advanced hospitals, robotic systems work 24 hours a day without fatigue. They assist surgeons, monitor patients continuously, and reduce medical errors dramatically. In hospitality, robots handle check-ins, room service, and environmental controls, while AI personalizes each guest's experience. In manufacturing and logistics, fully automated facilities operate with minimal human oversight, producing goods faster and cheaper than ever before. This is not automation replacing jobs. This is automation replacing entire systems. China is not adapting to the future. It is building it from the ground up. These 8 inventions are not isolated projects. They are pieces of a much larger strategy, a vision where technology is deeply embedded into daily life, infrastructure, and governance. Whether this future excites you or unsettles you, one thing is clear. The technological race is no longer about who invents first. It's about who deploys at scale. And right now, China is moving faster than anyone else. So the question isn't whether the future is coming. The question is, who will be ready when it arrives? If you found this video eye-opening, hit like. Subscribe for more deep dives into the technology shaping our world. And comment below which invention shocked you the most.